Welcome back to the 757 Home Guy. Are you a first-time home buyer? Here are 3 home buying tips just for you. I'm Tommy Rosati, the 757 Home Guy. If you're interested in real estate in the 757 area code, you've come to the right place. Buying a house for the first time can be a bit stressful. So here are 3 tips that'll make the home buying process just a little bit easier. Tip number 1, understand how long the home buying process can take. The fastest deal I've ever closed was 3 weeks. The longest deal I've ever closed was 9 months. There's a lot of variables that go into the closing timeline. How long will it take you to find the house you want? How quickly can your lender finance you? How long might agreed upon repairs take? The answer to these and other questions will vary greatly from buyer to buyer and deal to deal. So you have to be prepared. You have to have a plan of where you will stay should you close after you need to be out of your current residence. You have to have a plan as to where you will store your belongings should there be a gap between move out and move in times. If these logistics overwhelm you, reach out to your agent. We can help with things like temporary housing and storage. Tip number 2, location is king. One phrase you hear a lot when talking real estate is location, location, location. It's a simple phrase only consisting of one word, yet it's still very profound and ever so important. In my opinion, no buyer decision is more important than the location of the house. I tell all my buyer clients, if you don't like a bathroom, you can remodel it. If you need more bedrooms, you can build an addition. If you don't like the house's location, you cannot pick it up and move it somewhere else. Okay, I guess you can pick up a house and move it. But let's be honest, it's not financially conducive for most of us. The bottom line is you need to be absolutely sure you like the location of the house you wish to purchase. Doing so is critical. Tip number 3, understanding the 80-10-10 rule. You may have watched a number of home buying television shows where the buyers have to compromise on the house of their choice. This is actually an authentic aspect of these shows. The only surefire way to really get the exact house you want is to find a plot of land, hire an architect to draw up the plans, then hire a general contractor to build it. Obviously, this is not financially feasible for most of us. So my advice to my buyer clients is to abide by what I call the 80-10-10 rule. 80% of the house should be perfect from the onset. 10% of the house will be acceptable after it's changed or modified. And 10% of the house you're willing to live with as is. For example, say you find a house that is pretty much exactly what you're looking for, but the kitchen needs updating and there is no off-street parking. You may decide to buy the house with the understanding you will remodel the kitchen within the next 3 years, and you'll live with the parking issue. So in the end, you'll be okay with 80% of the house right now and 90% of the house after a given period of time. That 10% of the house you will likely never be completely happy with, but you can live with in the long run. So there you have it, my 3 tips for first-time home buyers. I want to thank you all for watching, and if you have any tips for first-time home buyers or any questions real estate related, feel free to leave a comment below. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it that good old thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. And in the meantime, please follow me on Instagram and like me on Facebook.